Chapter 17. Isle of Dogs, East London. At 3 a.m. the narrow street was dark, quiet and empty. No street lights, no cameras. Headlights off, a scruffy white transit van crawled along the curb, pulled up onto the pavement, cut its engine and sat quietly. Silence. A lone fox, used to having the city's night to himself, jumped cheerfully out of a bush and trotted up the road in search of tasty opportunity. He saw the van, sensed something was off, and stopped dead in his tracks. Sniffing the air, he pricked his ears and listened. Silence. No movement. Nothing. Curiosity getting the better of him, he tiptoed nearer. The smell of hot engine twitched his nose. It hadn't been parked long. Something from above caught his attention. A swish of air, the rustle of feathers. He hunched low and jerked his head up to search the skies. Gleaming saucer eyes scanned the low-hanging clouds. Nothing. He spun to check rooftops around him. Again, nothing. Maybe it was a bird, or maybe it was one of them. Earthfolk didn't bother him, except country folk. They would take great joy in dressing up, squealing like banshees, whipping horses, chasing hounds, hunting him to death, and spreading his blood on their faces for fun. He preferred city folk. But them, he was nervous about. Some of them were bad, some good. The bad ones smelt of rotting flesh. But he didn't smell that here. If it was one of them, they were the good kind, so he was okay. His heart calmed. He turned back to the van, inched a few steps nearer, and waited. He smelt blood. Fresh blood. The side door threw open with a loud, screeching whoosh. Metal on metal broke the silence. The fox jumped. With the speed of a whippet, he turned tail and sprinted up the street. Two dark figures jumped out of the van and landed silently on the pavement. Leaning back in, they pulled out a 2-meter-long package, heavy, cylindrical, securely wrapped in grey plastic sheeting. Hoisting the package up over shoulders, they walked the few steps to a concrete wall and heaved it over the edge. The body fell into the dark, murky waters of the River Thames with a distant splash. No words spoken, the figures jumped back into the van, slammed the door and drove away. Saucer eyes watched them speed past. Maybe city folk weren't so nice after all.